Welcome to the warm-up, and due to popular demand, this is not our last show, just the last show of what has been an incredible regular season. With me is the Blacktown Roberto Carlos, Daniel Georgievski. Bill is with us, the great Bill, back by popular demand, as always. On Monday, he was at the women's elimination final. He was doing a bit of camera work there. Thought he could have framed this up a bit better. What do you reckon? Just an incredible amount of comments. 58 at the time of recording. Haunting puns. He says, thrilled to see the introduction of a new cast member, Nick Stoll. Stoll was quite good last week.
That was good.
Shifty06. So Daniel has one more session of his court-appointed community service.
Isn't that right, camera? I was looking at the wrong camera.
It's like, not for the first time.
I just found that we've got 3 of them.
There we go.
Hello. Hurry up.
Big Popper 1234, also maybe Tony Popovich. Still unconfirmed. He said, I would have gone with Rudy Hill Robin. That's pretty good. I went Penrith Van Persie, but Rudy Hill Robin. Put your own nicknames in the comments.
There will be some interesting ones, actually.
Elijah Watson 2136. In all honesty, thanks so much, the two of you, for bringing us the greatest show that the A-League has ever seen.
Bravo.
I hope the hashtag Merricks are good enough for you to stick around, because I would love to see a second season where Georgievski is once again pushed to the brink of existence by Stoll's silliness.
Thank you, Elijah.
Thank you, Elijah.
Thank you for noticing. I'm getting white hairs.
Guy Incognito, the insanity level keeps increasing. I am in favour of this. Aren't we all, man? Aren't we all? This is what I want to ask you, people watching. At what point were you guys like, this show's insane? Any point during the season, everyone would have come to it at a different point.
13, 30, 32. All for the show, all for the people.
Dame tu cosita, dame tu cosita. Radio, no. Welcome to the warm-up. Look, let's do it. For the final round of the regular season, let's start with the big one, the one everyone's talking about, the dead rubber that is actually alive, the zombie game.
Is that Perth?
Yeah. Wellington v Perth, Friday night.
Ma bravo!
Hey, we talked about the Glory Grill last week. Let's check in on how he's doing in New Zealand.
Come the planes, go get it!
You have way too much time on your hands, honestly.
Gail Natoli Jimenez. The George the Gorilla edit was next level. Round of applause to whoever came up with that. I do believe it was a Bill. It was a Bill.
Bravo,
Bill idea first week.
Wage increase.
Mariners v Raw. Brisbane. Rawr.
That's big.
Huge. If you haven't been kind of across the Mariners this season, basically says what's happened to the Mariners this season. There's their mascot. Pretty much sums up their season. You know?
I like that one.
Don't worry, Mariners fans. The warm-up can exclusively reveal we have found vision of Andrew Redmayne at the Mariners training ground. Here we go. Go, Andrew Redmayne. So good. They're excited. Redmayne's ready to be involved. And Marvin's loving it. A bit more stable there. Yeah, look at that, the celebration. Redmayne, he lost his feet towards the end, so there might be an issue passing the betting.
That's not going to help the goalkeeper situation,
No,
is it?
but good to see Redmayne.
Who at the start of that clip said, I'm going to go topless? We have to find that person. ASAP. Comment. Legend.
Melbourne City v Sydney FC. This is the start of Super Saturday. Melbourne City can finish second with a win. Sydney FC needed at least a point to get into the top 6 and get into finals. One of my favourite comments from this week was Sydney FC Football Club. Adrian Sega, will he get the Golden Bootovich?
That was like 2 episodes ago.
Now they've commented, that's good luck.
Sydney we'll take the comment, 100%, thank you. But a bit too late.
Every time Sydney FC have commented, they've won a game.
Because of us.
Don't look that up because I'm not sure that's true, but it's a nice thing.
Oh, you made it up?
Between these two teams,
yep.
Pretty memorable incident happened. Vukovic.
The birds?
The bird, they hit the bird. So the ball,
I saw that. I remember
ball
I was
was
still
played,
playing.
yeah, and then it hit the bird, and Vukovic looked after it and he took it off, and people got very excited. But don't worry, guys, it's a good news story because the bird actually recovered. It was all good. And then actually what was great was it actually flew out the stadium to a better life. What's amazing though, we managed to track down that bird. And that bird went on a full life. And it lived a great life. And it turned out to be a big, strong bird. And we found some vision of what the bird has been up to recently. And there you go. The bird. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened to that bird? There you go.
When a big man like Vukovic touches you,
Yeah, exactly. Vukovic.
poos a ton.
There you go. Ed Harriet said in the comments, this show has incredible lore. The bird pool callback is one of a kind.
Law.
Lore. We're just going to have it just go. Whoosh.
Yeah, but then I don't know what that is still.
Established history of something.
Whoa, Bill with the answers.
Get it up.
He got it. We have established history. Bird pooping is our established history.
That, the gorilla. Where's the bloke with the Maccas and
That's true. So much. Tell us your favourite lore, your warm-up lore.
Don't confuse the people. Because they're gonna what? They're gonna put like the law of no traffic movement or something.
Western United v Auckland. This is a massive game. Western United could finish in second. Let's take a look at the table.
Where is
Let's
that?
have a look. There it is, the
Opa!
table. There you go. And there is the
Hey.
Kiwis on top of the table. They've got the Premier's plate, which is great. If you look towards the bottom of the table, you've got the wooden spoon. There you go, Perth Glory, right down there. Congratulations to Glory.
I would have put it lower.
Really good stuff. Saturday night, big game. Macarthur v Western Sydney Wanderers, a sort of West Sydney derby, basically.
Come on, I'm shocked you haven't made up a name for this derby.
El Janico, I think, was what people call it.
El Janico.
Yeah, so El Clasico, El Jana, El Janico. You like it?
I love it if they can sponsor us.
It's hungry. It's hungry. Hey. Focus. Here's the thing.
Hey.
Here's the thing. Wanderers, right? Their star player. Milanovic, starting, scoring, 12 goals, 6 assists, killing it. The rumour is that he's going to Aberdeen for $800,000. We need to kind of make sure that he's not going to the wrong place. We found the video that they actually showed, him to show this is what Scotland is.
You're invited to a place like no other.
Where mind and body can live in perfect harmony.
Mental that your nipples are older than your teeth.
There you go, Scotland, ladies and gentlemen. Melbourne victory v Newcastle Jets. Daniel Georgievski derby, the final game of the regular season. Melbourne victory, maybe. If every other team lose, they could win and go to second. Eli Adams, one of my favourite players in the league. He's so classy, so good on the ball. Reminds me kind of like of a Burkamp, the way that he glides, really quality, right? So I typed into YouTube, Eli Adams, wanted to see some highlights, see how good he's been this season. And this is what came up.
Hey everybody, this is Eli Adams from Eli Adams Fitness, and I'm here to share an informative video on what is beard oil, or Beard Oil 101.
How far in Google did you go to find that?
It's kind of amazing, like when you're just going through life and you're watching something, a random A-League player's name just pops up. And it always gives you a little bit of a thrill. You hear Eli Adams and it makes you think of the A-League and it's nice, right? So here's an example of that happening quite a lot of times.
Owner Aiden Simmons says the farm is now offering year-round goat hike.
In studio now is Alex Grant, former union organizer.
News 8 documentary producer Clayton Taylor. Together they...
My name is Isaiah Sanchez.
My name is Lawrence Wong.
Hello, my name is Robert Stanton. I'm an off-Broadway actor.
I'm Jason Hoffman. My goal is...
The Packers have signed Ryan Grant.
We're now joined by wide receivers coach Matt Simon. Coach,
ball's at the 22, so 39-yard field goal opportunity. Kick up. Kick good. Marysville takes an early 3-0 lead. Plenty of distance on that boot from Nick Stoll, the senior.
Boomba! There we go. Wishka, 3-pointer. Ladies and gentlemen, please send through your examples of when random A-League players or identities have been mentioned in any. The more random it is, the better. Please send it through. Oh, that was a nice, fun little thing. Look at all
It's
that
fun for
A-League.
people to comment and find something.
Yeah.
You're putting more people in front of screens.
That's why we keep the warm-up nice and short, so you can watch it for 10 minutes and then go outside into nature. Why not watch it in nature? Why not project it onto a rock? Enjoy your football, watch all the games, get to all the games. We will see you next week.
See ya! Eat it.
Welcome to the warm-up.